So far we have seen parallel jobs. Now we'll start with sequence job. So sequence jobs are to control parallel jobs or server jobs, or to give a dependency. We use sequence jobs. To just go with sequence job, we need to know the parallel jobs as we discussed till in the last session, type 2. So we are going to see now. First of all, I just want to give you an overview with a small representation. For example, this is my job 1, this is my job 2, and this is my job 3, and the other one is job 4. So now what is job 1? The functionality and the purpose of these jobs can be differ from one flow to another flow. So there are 4 jobs to complete one particular scenario, maybe ATM transaction scenario, or like generating a credit card statement after doing some calculations at the month and the end of the month, or maybe analyzing some business of particular one product of one particular area. Such a way there is some scenario which is going to close with this job 4 jobs. So now what is my requirement is I want to run these 4 jobs but not parallelly, one after the other. If I want to run parallelly, what I need to do, I can directly call a sequence and these 4 jobs I can add and I can run, or individually also I can run, or else I can individually trigger also. If not like that, I want to make a control. Control in the sense, once the job 1 is completed, then job 2 should run. Once the job 2 is completed, then job 2 should run, and job 2 completion 3 should run. And after that 4 should run. So this is your completion I'm saying. I'm not saying success or failure, I'm saying completion. So J1 is success, then J2 starts. If after completion of J2 success, then J3 should start. After completion of J3, then J4. Okay. Once again, I'm just giving a note. I'm just talking the run, the completion of the run, not the success. Of course, I have just mentioned as J2 success, I guess, but it is a wrong mistake, wrong spell. I mean to say like. Unfortunately I have given, but what I'm talking is the completion of the job 1, completion of job 2, completion of the job 3, completion of job 4. So there is a dependency. Job 4 is dependent on J3, J3 is dependent on J2, J2 dependent on J1. So like this we have dependency. To design this dependence, to define this dependence, we go for sequence. Because in parallel job, individually if you run, I cannot give a dependency. So here I can give a dependency in this way. Now after now, not only the completion, I want to make it as success also. That is like controlling, making controlling and creating dependencies we can do. Now I need to see that whether it is success or not. If J1 is success, then only J2. J2 is success, then only J3. If these 3 are success, then only J4. So like this we can make either these 3 success, maybe at least one get bit success, then J4 can run. Even one is not success, J4 should not run. So like this you can control the jobs in the sequence job. So the main purpose of job sequences are to create a dependency and to control the parallel jobs. So today assume that after completion of development of my project, not completely like the parallel jobs design and all, I want to make a sequence to each and every flow. So in that case, I need to call these all parallel jobs into one sequence job, and I need to control them. So I hope that is the I mean, I hope you people can understand what is now the job sequence. So normally in SQL, in Oracle, if you are Oracle or any other database, if SQL if you take, it is an individual query. but PL/SQL the combination of the queries. The same way here also, uh, jobs are individual, but when it comes to combination of the jobs, parallel jobs are one job sequence. So to create a sequence of the job and to create the control of the job, we use job sequence. How to do that practically in the tool means you need to create a job sequence job. So when I select from the new tab, I had a job sequence. I use that sequence job. Then the parallel job is the canvas is opened. After opening the canvas, you can see the palette. These all are the sequence activities. Till now we have discussed like parallel stages, database stages and all, but here you can call these as activities. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to make a job. First of all, I need to call a job. See here, to do the start, I have to run one. This is one whole sequence. Assume that this is a one job sequence. Means there are 4 jobs. So I need to call jobs first. So how many ways I can call a job into a sequence? First of all, the easiest method to call a parallel job onto the canvas is just to make the repository open and go to the job and go to the folders of the jobs. And what you can do, just simply select the job and drag onto the canvas by left clicking your mouse button and holding it and bring onto the sequence job and just leave it. You can see a job activity. You can see a job activity. So now what I can do, that is one way. Now if you just double click on this job activity and if you go for general tab and job activity tab, job tab, in the job tab you can see the job name. Okay, so this is the one way to call your parallel job onto your canvas. The other way is bring the job activity onto the canvas, but here I don't have any job. You cannot see any job. But how to call a job into this activity means click on browse button, the parallel stage will be, the parallel canvas will be open. Sorry, the canvas will be open. It's not like parallel canvas or server canvas. Canvas will be open. I'm not sorry, canvas, not canvas, repository. The repository will be open. So here you can call one row generator job, or instead of that, I can go for a remove duplicate stage job. So now this job is called. So to know the job activity, which job is called into this activity, you can just copy this your job name and you can paste it in the general name. So once you click OK, the activity name itself will give you the job name. So this will make us to understand which job you called into the activity. It will be very easier. So that is the ways, 2 ways that we can call your parallel jobs onto the sequence of job sequence canvas. Now I want to call another job. So job activity I brought and I want to call job 1, which is your copy job. Copy the operator job I given and I want to click OK. And here I want to name this job on the stage name as a stage name, and job 2 and job 3. So now I have 3 jobs here: sample job, sample load job, copy operator job 1, remove duplicate job 2. Okay, now see, I'm going to create this sequence. So before creating a sequence, I need to save this job. So on this folder I'm going to create as a sequencers folder. I'll create a sequencers folder, and in that folder I'll create these sequencers jobs. So I'll select that. So I want to say that this is your sequence flow of job 1. I just want to make sequence flow job 1. So now select on the sequence folder and save. Then the job is saved with sequence flow job 1. And now we are going to run this. And before running, we'll just go to the director and go to the sequence folder. This is your sequencer job compiled. But if you want to see the jobs flow run, you need to go to that particular folder. So we call the parallel jobs, right? Sample load job, job 1, copy operator job 1, and okay, what I'll do, these three I'll create. Um, I'll just go to what I'll do. I have taken three jobs, right? Which is sample job. What I'll do in the parallel itself, designer itself, I'll go to the repository. I'll move the see, and here I'm going to cover one topic, a sample topic. I want to move these jobs into a folders. I can do that simply. Sample load job. This is my first job. Copy operator job. This is my second job, and third remove duplicate job 2. Remove duplicate job 2. So totally three jobs I have placed in sequences. Okay, three are finished status, and sequence job flow also is there. Now I'm going to run this. I have compiled it. Okay, again once more I'll compile it as I changed the path. There is no difference. It will not affect any performance or affect anything to if you change your jobs from one folder to another folder. It doesn't affect anything. Your source systems will be the same. Your target systems will be the same. Nowhere the changes will not be applicable if you change the jobs from one folder to another folder after designing. So once I click on run button, just go to the director, see now. The sequence flow is running and the sample load job is running. See, all together parallelly, all three jobs are running at a time or not? Maybe the sample load job is finished first. So two are finished first. Now the sequence will be completed. So this is your flow. Here there is no dependency, there is no control, there is no sequence. Okay, there is no sequence, there is no nothing is done. But what happened? Three jobs parallelly started. Now what I want to do is I want to make a sequence. First sample load job should run. Next copy operator job should run. Next remove duplicate job should run. This is order, sequence order. I just want to make a sequence order. So in that case, what I'll do, I'll just drag an output from sample load job to copy operator job. And again from copy operator job to remove duplicate job. Now what will happen if I run the job? First sample load job will run. After completion of job sample job load run, then the copy operator will run. And after completion of the copy operator run, then remove duplicate stage will run. So we'll see that after giving the links, some sample load job to I given copy operator. So there is a sequence. First sample load job should run, next copy operator should run, and next remove duplicate job should run. See now, it will be happening in the same way. First sample load job run. Sequence will start. If sequence start only, the parallel jobs will run. First sample load finished. Next copy operator should run. Copy operator is running. And next remove duplicate. After completion of that, remove duplicate should run. See now, this is sequence order. Completion, after completion. See here, nowhere I have mentioned if this job is success only, this second job should run. If second job is successful, then only third job should run. I never mentioned anywhere. See the sequence log. You can see the run jobs. Three jobs are there. These are the three run job requested. See, this is a request. Next, you can see this job finished okay. The finished status we discussed in general topics in the director. We discussed what is finished status, finished okay, and finished C log and aborted. We have discussed them, right? So that the concept is same for sequence jobs here. But only the thing, how many jobs you place in sequence and running, those all number of jobs will be starting with run job command log type, run job log type. Based on that, your flow will be started. And here there are status of this code will be status of this job will be like this. If it is success one, okay. If it finished C log warning, we'll see what all those things. Okay. So this is to just make jobs to get in sequence order. Okay, we did not do anything much. we have just seen how to create a sequence job and how to call a parallel job. Two ways we have called a parallel job or a server job. We can do the same way, but I have shown you only with parallel jobs. And in the parallel jobs, what we can do, we can call in two ways. Like we can drag the job onto the canvas. That is one way, and the other way you can call the job activity onto the canvas and browse for the job name in the repository. So next we'll see with how to control the jobs even. And if this job is success, then only the second job should run. If second job is success, then only the third job should run. Either any one of the job is failed, total sequence should abort. Such of information we can do. So that we'll see in the next sessions. Thanks for watching this video.